Let's be honest, this year has been scarier than any haunted house or horror flick you've ever experienced on Halloween. But these very 2020 costumes will have you smiling while we walk down memory lane of this very, very spooky year. Welcome back to Alpha Paw, your destination for everything dog. I'm Bernie Zilio, and I'm on a mission to answer every doggone question you have ever had about your fur babies. And today, we're breaking down some of the most creative and a little too close to home 2020 doggo costumes. Many of us won't be headed trick-or-treating or even to our favorite local bars this Halloween. So that leaves us with the only logical solution: living vicariously through our dogs' costumes and posting them on Instagram for all the likes. And if I'm being honest, I would like this first costume over and over and over again because it is just too stinking perfect for this insane year. It is a slice of bread. Now, if you were anything like me, you consumed a lot of bread during quarantine, but you also baked a lot of bread during quarantine. I mean, I didn't, but friends of mine did. I can't really live in a house where there's just like loaves of sourdough bread and pumpkin loaf. It's too much. But I could take several loaves of this pupper laying around my house. That's kind of weird. That's actually very weird to say. Can we just talk about the fact that we all thought it was incredibly normal to just make loaves and loaves and loaves of bread and post them all to Instagram? Again, I didn't actually make the bread. I had it delivered. But speaking of deliveries, this next costume is just perfection, and it gets my stamp of approval. It's a USPS delivery driver, person, dog? USPS delivery dog, yes. Okay, show of hands for everybody who thinks that all USPS delivery people should look like this pupper. Buying stamps can save the USPS, but remember when buying toilet paper to save ourselves from a shitty situation was a huge problem? I still can't forgive some of you for the way you acted in Target when toilet paper was scarce, and it's a little terrifying. But now that things are a little back to normal, we can laugh at the situation. Look at this dog dressed as toilet paper. Now, if this was in March, people would be flooding to take that toilet paper off that dog and maybe even take your dog too, because some of you were misbehaving. But that's besides the point. We've all calmed down, and I think we can appreciate that this dog is a roll of toilet paper. Okay, this dog, I say this all the time. It's my favorite, it's my favorite. This dog might actually be my favorite. His or her face says it all. And quite frankly, I think that's the exact facial expression that the fly that landed on Mike Pence's head during the vice presidential debate was making. It was such an iconic moment in politics and pop culture overall. So I am thrilled that somebody felt the need to put their very large dog in a fly costume. They don't look happy, but once again, an unhappy dog in a costume brings joy to us all. Honestly, this year has felt like it's flown by, but the start of the pandemic also feels like it was ages ago. You guys, Tiger King was this year. I honestly can't believe it, but these pups can. These dogs are dressed as Carol Baskin, Joe Exotic, I think. It's kind of hard to tell if that's him, and a tiger. It's just perfect. It is perfect. I remember when the craziest part about 2020 was Tiger King. None of us thought the year could be topped, and here we are. It has been topped. But these dogs, they just look so cute, and it's so on point, and it's very 2020, and I am a fan. Now, if you'd like something a little less exotic, I think this next costume may give us all some haunting memories of the 4,000 Zoom happy hours, bridal showers, and gender reveals we've attended this year. But look at that face! I would unmute myself for that face. I just can't handle this dog ready for his Zoom call. And the fact that he's not wearing pants is just so symbolic, because who really went on their Zoom call dressed head to toe in professional gear? It was business on the top, comfy PJs on the bottom. On a more serious note, Election Day is just a few days away, and regardless of who you're voting for, it's important that you do vote. Don't take it from me. Take it from this little guy, dressed as Uncle Sam, pointing at you with his little feet, saying you need to vote. And you should. Voting's very important. But again, don't take it from me. Take it from Pupper Uncle Sam and his little feet. Some doggos took the politics even more seriously, like this pupper who's dressed as Donald Trump. Yes, Donald, like a paw instead of Donald. I am obsessed with this costume. The wig, the suit, it's perfect. It's perfection. I'm obsessed with these puns, so just like roll with me on it. If that's not your political party of choice, you could also vote for Joe Biden. Unfortunately, I couldn't come up with something cute and punny for Joe Biden, so here's a dog dressed as Joe Biden. Look how cute and cool this pupper is with little sunglasses and the little suit. Like, this dog is just like ready to win this election. I'm super down for Pupper Joe Biden. Regardless of your political affiliation or who you're voting for, we can all come together and recognize the true heroes of this crazy, crazy year, our healthcare workers. Look at this dog dressed as a surgeon or a doctor or a nurse, I'm not sure, but his name is Ned. And any dog named Ned and dressed like a healthcare worker is an absolute hero in my book. And on the real, big shout out and thank you to all the healthcare workers who have kept us all alive, first and foremost, sane, healthy. We really appreciate you guys. This has been a wild year for us all, but I know, at least for myself, my dog and this dog-loving community has been a bright light during a dark time. I truly mean that. So thank you for being here from the bottom of my heart, and I want to hear from you. What 2020 costume will you be putting your doggo in this year? Let me know in the comment section below. Again, I'm Bernie Zilio, and this is Alpha Paw. Be sure to subscribe so that you don't miss a single doggone episode. We'll see you next time, and happy Halloween.